Welcome to the StackFleet podcast. Today, we had the opportunity to speak with the legendary 5-time world champion Keng Ian. We hope you enjoy. Now, got you for episode number 2, which is perfect.
Let's go.
So, Joe, you want to start off with?
So I guess this is just like an introduction question. How did you find stacking originally, and what has led you to the top and kept you motivated and hungry?
So it was really random. I was just on YouTube when I was 7 years old, and I saw a video of Steven, his McDonald's ad. I just saw him stacking that ad. I thought it was pretty cool. And then I just told my dad I wanted a set of cups, and then I got that set of cups and fell in love with it ever since. And 2025 is year 13 for me now.
Wow.
To be honest, yeah, it's a pretty long time. To be honest, it did get pretty boring around year 8, I'd say. It got a little bit boring, but it's the people, the community who keeps me around. People from Malaysia, people from the States, Korea, and all that. There's no reason to leave, and I wouldn't want to leave because I have so many friends in this community, and it's so nice to just hang around with people.
Yeah.
Stacking is like an excuse. It's an excuse to meet all these people, So yeah.
I'm pretty sure we started stacking right before you got your 475 world record.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, that just makes me feel old. Okay, that just makes me feel old.
Yeah.
475, that was 2019?
Yeah. That's a long time
That's
ago
crazy.
now. It's 6
That's
years.
crazy, yeah.
That's
6 years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah.
That's so wrong.
Damn.
But then, so I guess back to present day, how's life been going in general? Just obviously you're now in the UK for college. How does your life look right now?
It's all right. Having a lot of fun here. Met a good bunch of people over here as well. Having fun every day. Working hard, studying hard as well, but we're having fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Not much stacking though. I'm in a dorm right now, and I'll probably get a lot of complaints if I stack. I stacked once this entire year. I didn't get my cups till this year as well, so can't be stacking much, but when I do get the opportunity, I'll definitely stack. But yeah, life is pretty good here.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. So have you been have you gone back to Malaysia at all, and during breaks?
No, so we had our Christmas break, which ended a month ago. I did not go back. My parents came over here actually, and we went to Italy. Yeah, for a month. It was pretty good.
Sick,
It's pretty fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So recently we saw in the WSSA that there's going to be a London regional, and we were wondering do you have any plans to attend that?
Oh yeah. Yes, I am going to the London regional. Haven't booked my train tickets. Haven't signed up for the tournament yet, but I'll be going. I've been talking to Ted Kun from Korea about it as well. He's here in the UK as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
really?
So yeah, we're gonna do doubles. Which is pretty exciting.
So sick.
Yeah, we're gonna do doubles. Gonna be meeting up. First tournament in London. First tournament in the UK. It's gonna be exciting, and I just can't wait. The European community is really nice as well. They have their own little community with Adam, Liam, and everyone over there, and it's just exciting to see them.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, obviously, Worlds is in Europe. So, do you think being in the UK right now and having just being so much closer, does that give you any sense of comfort for the tournament? Make it easier on you mentally?
I think it's the opposite, to be honest. I feel like I am more unprepared here. One, because I'm in college right now and busy with work, doing other stuff as a first year college student. But and I can't practice here as well, so I don't feel that comfortable going to Worlds. I don't know how much practice I'm gonna get going to Worlds, so I actually really have to go to the London regional to use that as a warm up tournament. If not, I'd probably be last place in Worlds. Let's be real. But yeah, if I was back home, like I'll be going for my weekly trainings. You know, the schedule came out for the Malaysian trainings, and I was like, oh god damn, I can't make any of them. I was like, damn, like when am I gonna practice? I'm gonna fall behind, you know, and I don't want to be a burden to my team. So like whenever I get the chance to practice, I'll practice. But right now, I'm not feeling that confident to be honest. But we'll do what we have. We'll do what we can, you know. We'll have
Yeah.
fun at Worlds. We win, we win. We don't, we don't. But yeah, that's it. Just going in
Yeah.
with that mindset.
And then what does that like weekly training look like? Because obviously, like for most people, I would say it's kind of unstructured.
Right. In Malaysia, like before a marquee tournament, at least I'd have to say like 2 months before the marquee tournament, we have training every week, every Sundays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. where like the whole team just gathers at a mall, and we have like a bunch of tables, and our coach Alan has a plan for us to go through, and like we do our trainings and all that stuff. Yeah, it's not. There's a lot of boring stuff to be honest, but like I think in the long run it's pretty helpful. Like, I'm just gonna break it down to you. Like at the start, we always like to do the. I've been always advocating this to like the Facebook group or like any other like stacking discussion. The 50 times 333. Such a good like it's such a good warm up, such a good exercise. Like it gets your like hands like it makes you tired, but then after the rest, you just go so fast. You just get that boost, and I don't know why. I don't know science. I don't know the science behind it or whatever, but it just makes you go so fast afterwards. Like that warm up is just so good, and like we've just been doing that. Like I've been doing this for like out of my 13 years, like 10 years. Like the 50 times three three
Wow.
three for like a while, and it's working. I can't lie, it's working. Gets me like warmed up, gets my body warm. I just go so fast the next time I try to start. After that 2 minute break after doing that, just go so fast. So like that's like a really good thing to do. And um Alan always likes to like point out like stacking is a sport about like speed and like time, like the time is ticking, you know, like every single movement in the stack is like really important. And Alan like really focuses on like some of these micro movements in cup stacking that not many people would think about. And like understanding his theory is it's kind of insane to be honest. Like never would I have thought like if I didn't go for these trainings, I would never be thinking about these stuff. But like when Alan is talking about it, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And like yeah, there's a reason to train this. Yeah. So that's pretty sick. And yeah, we
That's
do that for
Yeah.
awesome.
like 2 months. We do that 2 months before Worlds. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Really cool.
So without without being there for the Malaysian training, do you and like not being able to practice that often in the UK, is that like would you say that's like the main thing that causes you like to not be super confident for the competition?
Uh, yeah, well, definitely for sure. Confidence is not at it's not at the peak right now. It's nowhere near the peak. But who knows? I feel like stacking is about muscle memory. It's mostly muscle memory. It's not like you lose your speed like that much, you know. I could
Yeah.
probably say if I could like give me a day of stacking, I could probably get a 4, probably get like a 1.4, probably get like a 1.8, 1.7. I could do that probably in like a day of practicing. Give me a few hours. But like Um, it's just that the doubles and the relay, you know, that just like most of the trainings we have in Malaysia, like it's focused around like yeah, individuals, but like we don't do too much individual work because like you can do that at home. You know what to train at home, then you just train that at home. But then we mostly meet up for like doubles and relay and all that stuff like that. And like doubles is something like you can't just get good after a day, you know, like once you
Mhm.
stop doing doubles, like you are really like you get really rusty. Like sometimes like I just can't do doubles. Like I had a doubles partner, this doubles partner Tian Jianming. He quit stacking for 3 years. He used to be our main doubles partner. He came back to stacking. He's still back now. Finally, he's doing really well. But when I tried doing doubles with him, like we're so rusty and like we've been practicing for a few days and like we still can't get it back to what it was before. And so like I'm just worried like me, I'll be doing doubles with Wu Xingyi for Worlds. We have the world record right now, which is kind of we kind of have that pressure right now. But I haven't not practiced with her in so long. Uh, just I don't know. I'm not that confident in doubles and relay as well, to be honest. But I think relay is not that like it's not as worse as doubles. So who knows? But we'll see on the day. Depends. It really
Yeah.
depends. We might be cracked. We might be even better. Might get another world record. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Calling your
Yep.
We'll
shot.
see on the day. We'll see on the day. Yep.
Yeah, so obviously you guys are like a pretty close group since you always like train together normally. Like, do you think that really like contributes to like the team success?
Oh, definitely. Like, definitely. Like, international challenge, like relay and all that stuff. Yeah, definitely. Like, when the pressure is on you and like you have that chemistry together, like it's easy to trust one another, you know? Like trust is like such a big thing, like such a big thing. Especially with our team where all four of us, all five, six of us are like fast, like top in the world, like decently good. Like when that pressure gets to you, that's where you fall, right? But generally, like our speed is pretty good too. Um, but when you have that trust, you have that chemistry, you stack together, you hang out with each other, you know, like, okay, like maybe today's my off day, you got me, you got my back today, like I can trust you to do this. And like that just pulls us through. Like we've won two world championship international challenges already, and we're going for our third. And I think it's just the chemistry that we've built over the years that helped us push us to that world champion title.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's this quote like in running where you're like, if you want to train with people who are better than you, that really helps push you forward. Do you think that's helped with like your individual success, like training with guys who and just people who are like the top of the world? Like, do you think that just helps with your success?
Oh, definitely. Like back then when I was like nobody, I always try to get on. I don't know if you guys know this. You guys know Uvu? Do you guys know what Uvu is? Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we. I was. It was like that Uvu era where like everyone was just calling each other, stacking each other, and like when I was like nobody, I was like really slow at the time. Just started stacking. I always wanted to get on the calls with like Peter, William Morel, William Polly, which were impossible by the way because of like the time zone difference. But when I do get on the calls with them, I'd be like going all out, like I'm stacking with the world's best right now. I'm like so motivated to stack, and like just stacking with these people, like you know, just makes you better as well. So that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also at Worlds in especially 2023, it was really noticeable. Like your team seemed to have like a pretty lighthearted approach to like such a big competition. Like in the background of your SOC times, like you could see them all standing there like cheering, and then like after you guys are done, you're like dancing and stuff. Do you think that like that's also a big contributor to success for your guys' team?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're all just like a funny group of people. We just like to have fun, you know. Everyone's a jokester in our group. We do that. Some might think it's a lot. Some might think it's funny. I don't know, but I definitely think it helps. Like, I never get nervous when I see them around. Like, they're just cheering for me and like just doing some funny stuff, like how we usually do. And it's just fun, you know. Like just having them around. Like, it's just like there's no nerves. There's no nervousness, you know. Some teams you can tell like they have so much pressure. Like some people like put not teams, but like some people like individuals like put so much pressure on themselves, and it doesn't look like they're having fun. Like stacking is supposed to be fun, you know. So you gotta try and make it
Yeah.
fun. Like and like with too much nerves, too much pressure, you're not gonna do well anyway, and it just gets into your head, you know. So like just gotta have fun, relax, just go at it, you know. And that's the way me and the others do it. Just have fun, goofing around in the
Yeah.
background.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So obviously you've set a ton of world records in your career. What do you think is like your favorite? Like what's the one that you look back on and are like the most proud of?
Oh, I've said this for the world's media, like the Switzerland team. They asked me the same question, and definitely when I won, when Team Malaysia won the international challenge last year in Orlando, that was to me the best moment, like in stacking I could ever like. It was my final accomplishment, to be honest. I don't think I could probably quit stacking right now and say like, oh, I don't need this relay world record. I have a doubles world record. I have base. I don't need a 3-3-3 world record. Like I could quit second right now and feel so proud because I beat Team USA in their home ground in an international challenge with my team, Team Malaysia. And everyone knows that I was so happy. I started crying on stage after I won. Like I just started bawling out. I couldn't control. My legs were shaking so badly when it was such a close set too. Like it was. I think we were up.
Yeah.
We were in the winners bracket, and they won the first round, like the first set, and we were down, and we had to climb our way back up. But it was a nervous match. It was like the final round, and we won. I was just so happy, like 12 years, like beating Team USA is like the goal for many of us, like for everyone in stacking, to be honest, because like Team USA is probably the strongest team in the world right now. They have the fastest stackers in the world, and like looking back at that team, they had like Will. Oh no, they didn't have Will. They had the two Williams. They had Dalton. They had Seamus. They had Andrew. Had a really good team. Everyone had like really fast like times individually. They did really well like in tournament as well, and like everyone was just so good, like compared to Team Malaysia, like I know we're not too bad as well, but like Team USA is really, really, really good. And to beat them in their home ground with their with like the best stackers in the world, like that is literally probably the best team in the world right now. Like that was the best team you could ever form for Team USA. And to think that we, Team Malaysia, could beat them in their home ground, like is a dream come true, Like we've won international challenge in 2023 in Worlds. We beat Team USA before, but Team USA wasn't at their full strength. We knew that, and it wasn't. It was a big accomplishment, of course. That was our first World Championship, international challenge, but that just wasn't like the final goal. And I feel like the final goal was to beat Team USA at its full strength in their home ground, and we did that. And oh, so much emotion, so much emotions behind me. Like, yeah. My coach wrote an article about it. Like, he wrote like a really long message about how Worlds went, and he was just saying like one of the best moments was just like I was just like hugging him. Like I was crying and I was bawling my eyes out. And I was hugging him, and I was saying like finally, like we finally did it. Like me and Coach Alan, like we've been together for like all 13 years of my second career. Like he's like my second father to me at this point. And like to just hug him and tell him like finally, like we finally did it. Like this achievement is finally like accomplished. Like that meant so much to me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I
awesome.
bet. So obviously with that in mind, we can tell Team Malaysia is going for number 3 this year. But do you have any predictions for more like timed events, like individual events, and then doubles and 363 relay? Do you have any like time goals or like what you think it's gonna take to make SOC in those events?
Well, I think this Worlds is going to be really, really competitive. One, a lot of people from America are going, which is a lot of the top stackers from America are going to be there, from what I know. A lot of the Asian stackers from Malaysia, from Korea as well, and Taiwan are going to America. Some of the top stackers. And Europe, it's their home ground, so like they're all going to be there. It's going to be really competitive. I probably would say like cutoff times, SOC, third place, 155. 363, definitely a 1.9. I think like 197. And cycle, I think 3 people are going to pop off on cycle, and the cutoff is going to be like a 5.3.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that's.
I think the
that's a good
cutoff is going to be a
prediction.
5.3. Yeah.
That would be
With
insane.
so many good stackers going to Worlds this year, like I'm gonna make a wild prediction. Yeah, 5.3. That's the cutoff.
Dang.
Yep.
Doubles wise, I don't know who the pairings are. Oh, inside information. I was going to do doubles with Will Allen for Worlds.
Yeah. He actually told us that we were at a
Okay.
we were at a competition with him the other week, and he told us that you guys were talking about it, but then it ended up not going through. So
God damn it, I thought okay. No more, okay, not insider information. But yeah, I was supposed to do doubles with Will Allen. We got the fastest on the web last year in Orlando.
Yeah.
Just felt right, you know. But with Team Malaysia, I think it's better to stick with doing doubles with Team Malaysia, and especially since I have the world record with Wu Xingyi, like you know, I should I shouldn't just ditch her, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if it has anything to do with sponsorship stuff, but yeah, gonna have to do it with Team Malaysia. Not a bad thing, but
Yeah.
I would one day, like if I go to the States or um I don't know, like a normal tournament, like not a marquee tournament, I'll do doubles with Will. I'll do doubles with anyone from any other country. No
That would be
problem.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I thought Will and I could probably have won it. I think Will and I could have won it in Worlds for sure. If we have like some time to practice, like just being consistent. Because at that time in Orlando, we were just going all out. Like we were like, okay, like this is our third try. We got like a 5.9. We could get
Oh
fastest on the
my
web right now.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So also thinking of stackers like Will Allen, who do you think is like the fiercest competition this year? Like the top of the top that you're gonna be like looking out for when you're up at the table?
Honestly, I'm gonna say something. Wow, I think it's gonna be one of the Asian girls, Sama Basao or Siren Kim. Yeah.
Dang.
That's an interesting take.
Tournament after tournament, they have been getting world record after world record, good time after good time. Like you just can't like downplay them. You know, they're pretty good. They're pretty
Yeah.
good. Siren Kim just
Yeah.
got her first four,
Insane.
third four in
Yeah.
Gen 5. She's ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sama Basao.
That-
See, Sama Basao is a weird one because because of a 3-3-3. Oh, of a 3-3-3, I think. Like the double down stack rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, but she's so fast. Like she's generally so
Mhm.
fast. It's scary to go up against her in an international challenge. Malaysia lost to Taiwan in international challenge this year. Swept because of her. She was so good.
Yeah.
And not to downplay anyone from Taiwan, but Sama Basa was like light years ahead from everyone, and she's so good.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Who do you think
Yeah.
is gonna win?
It's either I think Sama Basa. She's just more consistent, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Siren Kim has a good day, Siren Kim could win it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Jinyi.
Oh.
Slide in.
Guys, men's wise, males wise, to be honest, I don't know who is going. I know Will is going from the States. I don't know what other fast stackers are going.
Will said
William
that-
Polly is
Yeah.
is going. I
I
know Jaden Coggins is going. And then Evan Cloud is going. He has a 5:23. And then obviously Adam Turner and Liam Vandery in the mix
Yeah.
too.
Damn, I think so now just Will Allen. Will Allen's just he's always there. He's always good. He might have didn't do that well in Worlds. No, same as me, but you can't deny he's really good. He's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him a good day, he'll probably win it. I can't lie. Yeah.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I guess talking about like your performance at Worlds last year, obviously you set championship records in 333 and 363, and then cycle was kind of just like a disappointment. How do you think like that's affected you? Like obviously you stacked so many world records after. Did that like just fuel you to go for more?
Worlds was a tough position to be honest. It was really rough because I was not supposed to go. No, like I don't know how it happened. I ended up going. I failed my visa twice, and on the third try, like I gave up. After the second time, I gave up. Like it was impossible. Yeah, I thought it was impossible, but like my coaches were like, "Okay, no, I'm paying for this visa for you. You have to go try a third time. We'll get the documents ready for you. Like you gotta go. Like you gotta go." And I was like, "Okay, fine. If they're all doing this for me, I'll try." But like, it was so much in my mind behind. Like, it was like I was not supposed to go, but now I'm here, and I feel like this pressure to like do even more and like give back to my coaches, like as in like just to win the world championships, you know, because they helped me so much. They pushed me to come here. They spent a lot of money to come, like, make me come here. And like, as to win it, I was like, oh damn. I was like, oh damn. Like, it was disappointing, of course. Uh, yeah, but it is what it is. But I completely forgot about that after the international challenge win, so I was fine. And we went to
Yeah.
Universal Studios for 3 days, so I was happy. I was happy with it. I can't lie. That was a really fun trip. Yeah. But for the tournaments after that, yeah, I don't know. I never go into a tournament thinking I want to break world records. It's always the tournament where like I just want to have fun. Then you just get a world record. You know, like I went to Okinawa, Japan, like the most random, like it's the most random, like 20% tournament, and I get a cycle world record there. Not planning to. I've never gotten a 4.7. Like the fastest time I probably got on that day was like 491. And I got 470, 473.
Dang.
I don't know. It just happens sometimes.
Yep.
Just feeling the tournament adrenaline. Yeah. But that Worlds disappointment, that cycle from Worlds, oh, that 3. Yeah, it just sometimes it just gets to me, but like pretty much forgotten about it already. We're moving on. We move on.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess another thing about Worlds last year, obviously, we hadn't said anything about like who we were as StackFleet. What was your best guess for who it was, and were we like even like a thought in your head?
Yo, if no one had said anything and you asked me to guess who StackFleet was, no way. No way would I think it was you guys. Zero chance. Absolutely no chance. I thought it was someone at Worlds. Like, I was so excited to meet StackFleet. I thought StackFleet was going to be like, I was so excited. Like, I was posting on my stories like day one of finding out who StackFleet is. And I was like,
Yeah.
great, it's probably going to be someone here with like a huge ass camera because you guys have like the best quality pictures on the Instagram account. Like, I don't know where you get these pictures from. Some of these pictures of me, I don't even know where you get them from. I need those pictures, bro. Like, seriously. So I was just looking for people with cameras out, and I was like, "Are you StackFleet? Are you StackFleet?" And I was like, "No," but everyone's like, "Guys." Like Peter was like, "Guys, I think it's Tom and Joe. I think it's Tom and Joe." I was like, "Huh, yeah, huh." I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have guessed it was you guys. I don't know how they knew it was you, but
I
Yeah.
think
Yep.
there were like some conspiracies going around about like tournaments that we had been to.
Then people started figuring out like, and then we kind of like, because the week before, like we had it scheduled, like we're gonna announce who we are. We had the post ready for like a week, and then we started using our Twitter page, and then we posted something, and then we put it on our Instagram story, and then someone saw what time zone we posted that in, and then they were able to figure out that it was us from that. And we're
That-
like, dude, we're like, what the heck? So then we just posted the post, and we're like,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Oh.
That is crazy. Were you guys like? Wait, you guys were gonna announce it the same day, like the same week, right? It was like July last year or something. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
during
I think it
juniors.
was July 1st or something like that.
I think
Early July.
Yeah. we
Leading
had
up to
it planned,
juniors.
Yeah, we had it planned to be like, I think originally we were going to do it the week before juniors, but then we were kind of like, we're tired of this. We were like, it'll probably open up more opportunities if we just like give it away.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
No, that's sick though. What you guys have right now, and like the hype behind it was pretty fun. I can't lie. Like just going to Worlds every day, like showing out the tournament. It's like, okay, how is StackFleet getting this information? Like, I'm just trying to find out who. Like, it's I couldn't find it. I was busy stacking.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what you guys do with the account, what you guys have done is pretty crazy, and I thank you guys so much.
Thank
Like,
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
not only me, but like stacking in general, and like so many other people. Like everyone's like kind of like blowing up right now. All of your reels that you post, all of the media that is on, it's because of you guys. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And then I guess this kind of takes us to our last question. So obviously Worlds is a pretty nerve-wracking experience, as you've been to a lot. I'm sure you can relate. Do you have any advice to give to like other stackers, maybe younger stackers who are dealing with a lot of pressure going into this tournament, and just like have any advice for them?
One thing I'd say is remember why you started stacking. You know, stacking is something you do when you're fun. It's a hobby, and yeah, once you reach national level, like of course you want to win, you're competitive, but like just remember why you started it. Like you're there to have fun, and if you have friends in stacking, like I'm sure you do, just have fun with them, and you're going to a new country. Like probably most of you are like traveling to a new country to compete. Enjoy that experience because that's what matters in the end. Not there's only going to be one winner, and there's going to be a few hundred people behind you or behind the winner. So, like, winning is a bit of a crazy thing. You gotta be really good to win. You have to have really good mental to win. But even if you don't win, like, just try to have a good time, you know? It's not all about winning. It's about just being there with the people, enjoying the experience, and, like, enjoying stacking in general, you know? That's it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. So I think that just about wraps this up. Thank you so much for coming on here.
Yeah, thank
Uh,
you.
We appreciate
Thank
it
you,
so
guys.
much.
Yeah, guys, I had so much
And-
fun. I can't lie. It was so fun talking about stacking. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great to talk with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
thank
all
you
there is
so
to say,
much.
really.
It was
Thanks, guys.
an
Thank you
honor
so
to
much.
talk to you.
Yeah. Yep.
Nah, it was all up to you guys, bro. What you guys have done for the community is crazy.
And then, when is the London Regional? Is that in March?
Yeah, it's
I-
like mid-March.
Whenever that is, good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be rooting for you for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, we'll definitely stay in touch
Thank you. Yeah, for sure.
leading up to Worlds. So,
Thanks, man. Post some
thank
more
you.
reels. Post some more great posts. Have fun. No, just keep it going, guys. Like you guys are actually crazy, like for doing this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, all
Wait,
right.
are you guys going? You guys are not going to Worlds.
No,
We are not going to
unfortunately
Worlds
not.
now, but
But-
we're
Yeah.
hoping to find a way to get a really crazy live stream going. Maybe pull an all nighter for finals and SOC day.
Damn.
Hopefully it works out, but
Damn. Hard at work.
So-
Hard at work for the stacking community. Thank you guys so much, bro.
yep, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah,
coming
It was
on.
so awesome
and
to
then
talk to you.
Yeah,
then
no, you
good
guys
luck-
too.
Good luck at your volleyball game tomorrow.
Yeah.
I do have a volleyball game tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep,
Thanks
so-
so
All
much.
right. Thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. And also, again, thanks to Keng Ian for coming on.